A strong body shows strength and instills confidence in others around you. I must always stay at the top of my game. Follow my lead. Charge! Advance! Let's roll! Ha! Ha! Fall in! Charge!
Everybody stand back! Ha!
Fall in! Bam! Can't catch me. Stabilize. Advance. Order guide you. Attaboy. It's showtime. Ha! 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 Bam! Quake! Nothing to fear. Rally! Fall in! Advance! Gather! This is order. Solidify. Charge! Advance!
Are you?
Stabilize. I will have order. Charge! Let's roll!
fight! Who wants some of this?
Engaging!
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Let it be known that divinity is mine! Attaboy!
Point. Everybody, sure. Get dicey. Gotcha. Let's light it up.
Oh, coming through! Here you are. I am the all-knowing God! Burn to oblivion! Bam! Kneel! Can't catch me! Tremble! Reality is pain! Good. Is that all you got? Cruel world. invincible. Who wants some of this?
Busted. Game's up. Game's over. Gotcha.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Yeah. Here we go. Yahoo! Yeah. Think you can get away? Brace yourselves. Yeah. Yeah. Water gliding. Let's play. Would a gliding be faster? Time for takeoff. Here we go. Let's play. Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Let's play. Here we go. Take it easy. Hands up. It's over.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Here we go. Orders received. Time for take-up. Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Solidify!
Illusion shattered!
This is no place to look.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Busted. Take it easy. Busted.
Stand with me. Take flight.
Things are about to get dicey.
Looking for a fight?
Quietly now.
Motion to
Busted. Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Gotcha.
stand with me.
Quietly now.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Who dares call me a
Busted.
witch?
Things are about to get dicey.
Take care.
I never asked for redemption.
Never.
You are not welcome here.
Pull in! Press the advantage!
Gather.
Attaboy!
This is order. Is that all you've got?
Bam!
Stabilize.
Charge! Advance!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
It's showtime! Boy!
We'll meet again. Regret. You are not welcome.
Charge! Advance!
Order guide you. Gather.
Let's roll!
Never test testing my patience.
Rally! Pull in!
I'm getting sick.
Solidify! I will have order.
Oni coming through! Attaboy!
You are not welcome
Charge!
here.
Advance!
Gather!
Going in.
Now you're testing my patience. This is order. Solidify!
Let's roll! Press the advantage! Charge!
I'm getting
Advance!
sick of this game.
Who wants some of this? Bam!
Do your master's bidding. Huh? No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Spirit Blade! Attack! Swift and merciful!
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. My apologies.
Manifest! Transfiguration!
Submit for judgment! A touch of frost! Swift and merciful!
Rain outlines your fate. Whirling snow. Ha!
Obey! My will embodied! Cryo incarnate!
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
From whence you came!
Take flight. Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
Manifest!
Submit for judgment.
Take flight!
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into this... Let's go to the Academia and check with Arav!
Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to...
What did you find out?
Well, lots of... The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to... But then it starts to get messy.
What? Why would someone...
It's anybody's guess at this point. We're diverting manpower as we speak.
Sure! Let's go get to... Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels... off.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the...
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother it.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Giovanni. If you have any questions for him, now's...
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, as if that's not bad enough already. That's my inheritance. Of course! Didn't he say he would be here somewhere? Watching the So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if no, the old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. I already thought he'd gone. Diadem of knowledge. Well, I can tell you that it's very... Weird things started happening after he brought it home. Also, before donating it to the academia, something was already seriously wrong with him by that point.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would I asked if I could see what he'd written. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped.
Okay.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. Whatever it is that he's researching out there...
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for... Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah,
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back.
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's all...
We were out capturing some bad guys, but that's not important right now. We think...
The diadem? That seems The diadem of knowledge has been used in every Okay, here's the situation. In the third round, contestants, considering how... As such, I suspect competition to be... I'll mark the diadem's location...
All right, let's go! That's weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
Unleash! Take your true form!
From whence you came, a touch of frost.
The wrong test subject.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take...
Oh, looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
That guy enters the fray.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
diadem to its owner.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me. What just happened to me? Something's wrong.
At long, come, Kave. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. More cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdarshan Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kave. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists, and that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans, exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end. But before I went through with it, A strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the Academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The Academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day, I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent. Yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not. Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at
Huh?
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them. I guess that'll be the end of that.
Kaveh.
Are you all right? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file. The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony. Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out!
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award. Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there, thanks very much.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card. Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
I still don't really get it. The sum of more—
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speech.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted?
I suppose.
So you're gonna give it to him?
Why would I do that?
Whoa, whoa! This is a super big deal!
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
Huh? How much?
1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million mora for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call... Paimon wonders how the other...
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well then, sure, Madame Farzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Farzan! Nilu! Even Dian
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farzan here's pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided...
Let's go with the plain fabric of...
Oh, wait a sec.
Don't worry. This
no.
Wait. If you don't mind,
Sure.
I'll come with you to have a look.
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia.
Of course I do.
That's great.
I'm from Haravata.
Huh? But you oh, their classes are...
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Matt. I can take the class you're
I see.
Thank you so much,
I don't quite understand what happened.
Traveler, Paimon.
Sorry, we can't. Oh, by the way, have any...
I don't know where Haka, but she was hanging out with some...
Retaliate students? Oh, she didn't end up... I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well...
I didn't see the whole thing, and I heard that...
That can't be true. Getting points off them is...
Thanks so...
Ah, come on. Don't be so hard. Let's go.
Looks like things are going well for Layla.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Farazan found herself as...
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually... that guy... Well, whatever. He can do...
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. He bombarded me with his ideas. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Mantra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the... I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include...
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Oh, that was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started.
All right, enough about all Hatham.
I did, in the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people. Oh, are you free next month? You should come.
About what? I don't...
Just play to your strengths.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, has everyone had enough to eat?
I'm full. I'm super full, too.
Yeah, we should do this more...
Sounds good. We should pick a few...
There are other good places...
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Well, it looks like this Inter-Darshan Championships of... All that stuff with Sachin and the diet... Oh, right! Yeah, Sachin... It might be dang... Holy Alright then, let's head up...
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey, Thumb. What are you doing here? And what are you reading?
Sachin's notes? Yes. I came across his profile while I was organizing some... If it wasn't for that, I never would have...
Wait! So, are you alright?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity. Only one who resonates with these empathy is a double-edged sword. Empaths have many friends.
Why's that?
All important things in life involve other people. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along, and that reality is like the...
So, what are your...
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness.
So, people are bad?
That is not a question for me. All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all by their own choice. The ideal... I've never been able to agree with but sadly... All right then.
Wait, so you came here to...
Get together? Ah, yes, that...
Guess what?
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
And there he goes. Well, it seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else... Traveler, Paimon, you're already here. Nihira! Oh, and that guy. Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me. Are you surprised? Did you know that there was something wrong with... Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of that. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work searching for the truth. So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it? Well, anyway... If Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that didn't work out.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Maida, what did you mean by Sachin's research is not mistaken? Does that mean that you approve of his research? Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom boar. Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back, and they conclude that the shroom boar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that the shroom boar is a boar. Still others look deeper inside, and determine that the shroom boar is meat. These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar. Paimon kinda gets it, but also not really. The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth. Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may in truth. Ultimately, my duty as—
That was a long speech.
Because but even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his I also look forward to the day—
Vahumana. I don't remember signing up to be—
Oh boy, here— You think so? I hope that your studies I will reveal your final—